Hey everyone, so again, a new dungeon has dropped for another free-to-play unit, and I'm going to be going over the dungeon. So the dungeon is 3 stages. Obviously can't get in because there's only 3 tries a day, and I already did them off camera because I didn't think I'd be doing this video today, but I just decided to get it out of the way. So HETARO is basically the newest of the free-to-play units that is currently out, that comes from this event. This memory also comes with him, but we're not going to get into that today. So basically, he came back as a dungeon after a couple or so weeks, basically when the event is about to end. That's usually when the unit's dungeon comes in. These types of events usually have, I believe, 3 boosted units. And I think the dungeon comes with the 3rd unit to come to the boosted pool. So I always expect that dungeon to come around that time. So looking at this dungeon, again, 3 tries a day, you get some fragments. This time around it came with Felix and Ram's dungeon back. I believe there's so many free-to-play units now that they're just keeping them here as permanent ones. These have yet to leave, so I'm assuming the newer ones like Ram and up are going to be returning and leaving with every other unit. So if you want those farmed, now's your chance to do it. But I do believe these are staying. They haven't left in a long time, and they used to leave whenever the subjugation event, which is the current event that's going on, would leave. So that would be in 2 days. In 2 days, theoretically, from Petra all the way to Krush, these would usually leave, but they haven't. So they haven't left, I believe, since Ram came out. So I just assume that they're permanent now, and that's how we're going to be going about things. Ram and Felix and HETARO look to be like the newer bunch, so they're going to be going and leaving. And yeah, so real quick, I want to go over the unit that you can farm, and I do think this guy's pretty good. First, we'll start off with the leader skill. Blue allies HP 40%, solid blue HP leader skill for support there. 17k HP, pretty good there. 800 attack, pretty lacking, and 1k defense, really good. So these stats are pretty great for a free-to-play unit. He's a great tank, it looks like. His agility is pretty solid, crit rate and crit damage is standard. Debuff chance is 20, and then debuff resistance is 45, so this is a little better. Debuff chance is fine. Then we have his basic physical attack, a single enemy with 400% power with 100% chance for a coordinated attack. Coordinated attack, it just means I think both of the characters on this are attack at the same time. I think that's what that is. Then we have skill 1, physical attack a single enemy with 600% power with a 100% chance to inflict distraction. So distraction is actually one of the newer debuffs that turns off passives. So if you didn't get Mimi, you always have a chance of a distraction unit in the free-to-play option from the current event. So not AoE distraction, unfortunately, but it is still a solid substitution in my opinion, especially when you're going to a boss that's currently like the one that we have in the subjugation event, which is a single target. You don't really need to distract the other units as much, so overall this isn't too bad. I think this is pretty solid, if anything. Then we have his skill 2, physical attack all enemies with 400% power, 100% chance to grant all allies defense and agility for 2 turns. So this is just complementing him even more. The defense is really solid on him. Agility is always nice to have no matter the unit. It's just nothing too crazy. So overall, I think this unit's just really here for your support. You really want the distraction on your team, and he's really tanky, so I feel like he's going to be great in blue places where you need, blue units and all-out wars, stuff like that. Probably the all-out war is going to be, I think it might be red, because Lolly Ram is red. I don't know. But if it is red, he's going to be great for it. He has bonus stats of debuff resistance, 10% HP, 20% at defense, 30%. So these are all super good. These are perfect for what he needs, and these are just really nice to have. So you probably definitely want to get him 10, 10, 10 on these attacks. So then we go to attributes: Anastasia Camp, Demi-Human, Physical, Japanese clothing. So pretty simple. Definitely want to farm with this dungeon. Just letting you guys know, another dungeon has come. It happens with every free unit after a while in the event. I'm starting to see a pattern. I believe it's when the 3rd boosted unit drops again. We had Felix from the last event, then we had Mimi on initial drop, which was these two, and then the second dropped unit, but the third overall boosted unit was Lolly So I believe when the third one drops, it's usually around the time the dungeon comes around, I think. Just always keep an eye out. I don't always make these videos either way. And we also have that boosted event where you see these green arrows where you can get basically a lot more of the fragments. That just really help you out and grind. So that's always nice. Definitely want to farm him during this event. You want to farm everyone as much as you can during the event. Definitely prioritize. I haven't done a lot of runs today, but I will be probably doing these later today. So make sure you get to it. And yeah, definitely a solid unit to have. Definitely worth the grind, I would say. And you know, good luck to everyone on the grind. You don't really need luck since he's basically given to you. And if he's not, because you're watching this video, I don't know, a month from now, you can just grind his fragments, and you'll get them after about 200 fragments. You can buy characters, so he'll be available to you from there. So good luck on getting him, and I will see you guys in the next video.